Stop, I think.
Welcome to another edition of Bulldogs Live. It's the voice of the Bulldogs, Reed Duffy. Pleased to be joined by the returning George Diaco and Mark Duarte, and making his debut on the show, Jake Murray. Jake in with us last week, and it kind of just got me right into it, Jake, because I wanted to get you on the show, and when you dropped into the comments last week, this just seemed too perfect.
Yeah, finally. I was waiting. I was putting in the group chat with the guys. I'm like, how long do I got to wait? Come on.
Well, we're glad to have you now. And, of course, as we get closer to hopefully dropping the puck on an OHL season, we'll be checking in with all you guys as that goes along. Mark, George, how have you guys been since we last talked?
Not too bad.
I've been pretty good, trying to get some ice and get the legs back under me, and it's been good. So,
excellent. And, Mark, your prediction the last time we had you on was that the Leafs will win the Stanley Cup. Right now in the North Division anyway, they look pretty good.
Yeah, they've been playing some pretty good hockey, so I look forward to seeing what's going on.
I saw Jake shaking his head there. Now, Jake, I think you and I are on the same page here. But what's your analysis of how the season has gone so far?
I mean, I do think the Leafs are good. I'll give them that, but I mean, I can't say much, but I think that North Division, wait till they run into some other teams like the Bruins, Reader?
That's where I am too. I think the Atlantic Division that the Bruins are in is a bit of a tough one to come out of. So I think the North Division might be in a little bit of trouble when they get there. George, we didn't get a prediction from you last time around, but what have you thought so far of the NHL season?
Reader, you know I'm a Leafs fan, so I'm gonna stick with the Buds. I think they're gonna win this year, but I think I'm on Murr's side a little bit. It's maybe if they get out of the North Division, it's gonna be hard to face those bigger teams, and then they just gotta be ready for it.
Absolutely, that will be the key. But guys, it is kind of cool though. I mean, all of us obviously growing up in Ontario, to see a North Division, all the Canadian teams. I think it means a lot more now that Winnipeg's back. I wish we had the Quebec Nordiques back for it, but to see a North Division, all the Canadian teams playing each other. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It is cool, yeah.
We got fans jumping in already. Fran says, hello, George, Mark, and Jake. It's nice to see Fran back along with us. Tyler Letchford, that Jake kid is handsome. He's doing pretty good with the quarter zip there, I got to tell you. Doing all right. George, I don't know. So you guys can take that up with Tyler. And Cameron Anderson, you, George, and Murr. What is going on here?
We got to get a ban on the London guys in this chat.
That's what it is. Okay. All right. And and you guys were saying down London way, actually, the weather quite nice today. So
it is. Yeah, very nice.
Things are getting better here in late February, and weather's warming up a little bit. Jason York jumps in with, hey, guys.
How's it going?
Now, Mark, you and I are closer to the same spot. How are things out by you?
Weather's pretty nice. The last 2 days, few. So hopefully it heats up soon. I'm kind of excited for the summer. So
very.
Yeah.
And there actually might be some hockey in the summer this year, which would be kind of a cool crossover, actually. Wouldn't mind that so much. Any hockey at this point, A-okay by me.
Seriously, yep.
As this is, and Jake, how are you doing, by the way, in terms of skating and getting back to it? I know last year you were on the ice for a couple of puck drops. You did the pregame skate in London, which I mentioned last week. I think more than a few of us up in press row had a little bit of dust in the eyes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you took the ice for that. How are you doing?
But yeah, I feel good, Reed. Honestly, really good. Like on the ice, feel like I'm almost like completely back to normal now. I skate with all the guys. My pace and strength is good, and I feel good in the gym. So I'm with the rest of us at this point. I'm waiting for some games. Let's do it.
Now, that's huge because I talked about it last week with the guys we had on, and Will Bitton vouched for it. Jake Murray has some of the slickest hands that you've ever seen. I've watched him in practice and in game. That guy can play, and
I appreciate it, Reader.
And it'd be great just to see you back out there. But, George, Mark, when you guys practice with Jake Murray, and you guys pretty good hands yourselves, we've seen you pull off some pretty magical stuff on the ice. What's it like when you watch Jake and it's like, oh, yeah, everybody forgets this guy is a stud?
Yeah, last year practiced a lot. I got to run some drills with him with our lines and stuff, and it's really impressive. And look forward to seeing him back on the ice with the boys. So.
Yeah. I didn't forget. I've been watching Jake my whole life here. I know he was the talk of the town when I was in minor hockey, so I know he's been good his whole life, and it's just fun seeing him back on the ice.
George Diaco and Jake Murray on the ice at the same time. That could be awfully creative. I think.
Oh, yeah. You should see us, Reed.
Well, I've seen you guys in practice operating.
2-on-2s in practice.
Oh, don't worry. I'm viewing all that stuff.
Sedin twins.
Okay, now let's not go too heavy with the expectations here. Okay. But no, it is great to see, and you know, even just thinking about getting back to it would be outstanding. Guys, as we look forward and we're looking at the NHL season, one of the things I wanted to ask you guys is, as you've been watching the games going on so far this season, has anybody stood out as sort of a MVP candidate?
Austin Matthews.
I can second that.
Yeah.
Connor McDavid.
Yeah, I think that's where I'd go to right now.
I think honestly, I don't know about MVP. Like as far as like best players in the league go, like I know there's some conversation about like McKinnon and McDavid, but still, I mean, I have a tough time. Like I think McKinnon's right there, but I don't. It's tough to say someone's better than Connor McDavid for me. So.
Yeah, I'm at the same point. I mean, you look at – I think he's got 38 points in 21 games so far, and it's awfully hard to replicate that. Austin Matthews scoring at a ridiculous pace in the North Division. So it's fun to see those guys. I'm going to throw a bit of a wild card in there, though. Nathan McKinnon. When that guy's healthy, you know, he's obviously right there with Connor McDavid as one of the best in the world, but when he's going and he's on his game – I'm not sure, guys, if there's anyone better than Nathan McKinnon when he's in top flight. So, and that Colorado Avalanche team, if they're healthy, they could do a lot of damage. They've added some serious talent on that back end.
Mm-hmm. There's some rumors they might get our boy Sidney Crosby, George?
He's my candidate for MVP this year. Can
you imagine that?
Oh, ridiculous.
McKinnon, Crosby. I did hear that if Crosby is going to get moved by the Penguins, it's the Avalanche and the Bruins as the two teams because he's got the connection with McKinnon from Nova Scotia and he's got the connection with Bergeron and Marchand from Team Canada.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
The only problem with that is what do you have to give up to?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the team. Just
yeah. But Colorado's got a lot of young guys, so.
That could be the key for it as well, that they've got so many young guys in the system that it could really be their trade to lose, essentially. John Bingham jumps in and says, it was amazing to see you on the ice last year in warm-ups. Murray gave me goosebumps. Absolutely. That was unbelievable. Guys, what did you think when Jake took the warm-ups with you guys? And, I mean, he looked great. He looked like – I thought he was about to play, to be honest.
Yeah,
I wish.
It was a really good moment for me, especially in London too. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's exciting to see him lace him up and get ready to go with the jersey on and stuff. So
And speaking of it being in London, Sean says, and George, your mom was sitting beside me when you scored your first OHL goal. I remember her in tears, was so proud. I've got to find my call of that one, George, because I went a little off the handle when you fought the first one in the Ontario Hockey League, as I might be known to do from time to time. But
Yeah.
I get excited, and it definitely came through when you scored the first one.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
I cried too.
It's like seeing your little brother grow up right in front of you. Isn't it?
Absolutely.
Guys, what have you guys all been able to get skating a little bit now that some of the restrictions have been lifted?
Yeah, I was on the ice. Tomorrow will be my third time on the ice this week, so
Nice.
we're hitting it hard here in London.
Yeah, Hamilton just let some 10 people, I think, per skate. So I've been skating a lot this week. So, yeah.
Yeah, same with Murray. Just the London just opened up, so as much as ice weekend, we're just going on.
That's great to hear, because there is a lot of stuff opening up for fans who haven't seen some of the notices. The NOJHL, the Northern League, is opening. They're playing inside like their own public health unit. So it's essentially for the first month, one team versus one team. CCHL out in Ottawa, we had Jorian Donovan and Jonathan Malia on this week, and they are starting, I believe, this weekend. So there is hope. There is hope coming, and we are all very excited for it. Can't wait to get these guys back into Bulldogs colors and going to open up a season. Sean Bingham has one for Mark. What was your experience like playing for the Kilty Bees? Watching you play there all year, I knew I'd see you the following year on the Bulldogs. Mark, I got a chance to call you that season, and you absolutely blew everybody away.
That year was a pretty exciting year for me, like playing as a 16-year-old with all those guys. Ken Paroff too as well.
Yep.
It was a really cool year too. We had a young team just overall, so I got to bond with the guys pretty fast, and my game went to the next level, just getting coached and pushed by those guys. So Kilty years was a pretty exciting year for me.
Unfortunately, we never got to see the crossover, because while you were shredding it for the Kilty Bees, George Diaco was over in London putting up points with the Nationals.
Yeah.
That would have been a fun matchup if we had seen that somewhere along the line, because the Kilties, that group of young guys was really flying. And George, you were making some veterans jealous with the scoring prowess. So seeing you guys match up that year would have been fun.
I think we got to match up in the Rising Stars game. I remember that. I think George
Yeah,
was pretty good. I may have fell after a deke, but it was pretty exciting.
I would have loved to have called that game. That was a fun season. I think I was calling a hockey game like every other night that year. That was
That was a fun season, yeah.
good times. Good times. Okay, I know what everybody is here for. I know what these guys are here for. It's game time on Bulldogs Live. We've got Fibbage.
Let's do it.
Week. And guys, we talked about it beforehand. You go in your address bar to jackbox.tv. It'll give you the room code, which is BCCG. And then we will be in for the game. We're filling in already here. Roman is back. Great to see him. Daniel's back with us. We got room for two more to hop in. Stephanie's jumping along. One more. We had the full room last week, so let's see if we can get one more in here. And Kristen Rafferty, she's got both Roman and Daniel playing along today. As is always on the ball, we've got the everybody's in button again. So we'll just give it another minute or so, see if somebody else wants to jump in. Don't be shy. We have fun with this. Fibbage is a lot of fun. If you're not familiar with it, essentially you get questions from the game, and you've got to come up with an answer that your opponents will vote on, and you're trying to fib them. It's a lot of fun. Storm has taken to not telling me in advance what game we're going to play, because I have all the Jackbox games on my PS4. So I cannot practice. I have no advantage because I don't know what's coming week to week. So don't worry, fellas. And in this game, you can't really get an advantage on it anyway. It's just whoever the group votes for. One more. Can we get one more person in? Come on. Somebody get excited and jump in here with us.
So what is this Jackbox app?
So it's a whole bunch of game packs and they've got different styles of games. There's games where you have to draw on like your phone or your laptop.
Okay.
They've got trivia games. They've got these kind of fool your friends kind of games. There's some really like off the wall ones that you've got to essentially build stuff sort of online. They're great party games. Like you get a bunch of people over, and when you can safely, restrictions.
Oh, we got Doug.
Doug is in. All right, we can hit for everybody's in. But these are great party games. We play them with my friends quite often. And
awesome. Sounds fun.
These are usually a good time. So Kristen, if you'll hit the everybody's in for us. Oh, they already did. They're already ahead of me.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, but my friends call me Razor. Not to my face, but I'm pretty sure it's catching on. 8 players. Okay, everybody look to your left. Now look to your right. One of you will never be a lawyer. I forgot what my point was. Oh, and anyone else who wants
that would
to
be
get
me.
in can be the audience. The audience votes on fake answers to fool those gullible players, and they also get to guess the truth. Let's hit it. This is round 1. You'll pick up 500 points for everybody you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth.
George is up to choose the category for us.
So I gotta tell you guys or just pick it?
You just pick it on your screen there, George. It'll there we go.
Oh.
On April Fool's Day 1973, Yoko Ono and John Lennon held a press conference at which they announced they had blank. Now use your device to enter a lie that might deceive other players into picking it. If you can't think of something, press the lie for me button for half the points. Do it already.
If you absolutely can't come up with anything, there is the lie for me button, but it's more fun when you come up with something.
This one's a tough one.
It is, yeah. This is actually the toughest one that we've had so far.
Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right. Now find the truth and select it on your device.
Wow, there's some good ones.
Yeah.
New tune, maybe.
I really like started their own country. I don't think that's right, but
Okay, let's take a look.
uh-oh. Nice, George.
Wow.
I didn't even put that one in.
Oh, Murray with points.
I love that. Nope.
I think Roman just got Daniel. And then Daniel got Roman. That's great. Back and forth they go.
That was a good line. That was
Wow. No.
What? How did you come up with that?
Believe it or not, I'm still not sure if
That was the right answer.
No
Really?
one picked it.
That was a hard one. Jeez. I'll take first place though.
Tie. We got a big tie. All right. I'm in the running.
Oh, everyone's in. And then once you get to round 2, the point values double. Doug, fan appreciation. That seems appropriate.
The Altoona Curve, a minor league baseball team, held a really odd promotional night for fans in 2016. Their players wore jerseys with pictures of blank on them.
Oh, boy.
Type in your lies now.
Oh, boy.
This is
Yeah, Kristen says that Daniel and Roman had no idea of each other's lies.
Hurry,
That's
hit the lie
great.
for me button if you can't think of
Fooled
something.
one another. Kristen's got madness in her house every week because Roman and Daniel both play, so they're trying to beat each other, and she's like the referee.
Okay, find the truth.
Oh, boy. Oh, I know what one I'm voting for. I don't care if it's not the right answer. Shameless self-promotion, baby.
Reed Duffy.
These are all good.
All right, let's see what you guys picked.
I actually thought that might have been true.
Dude.
No clue.
Baseballs.
I'll take a point.
Oprah. George with points.
Reed Duffy.
Doug. Well done. Nobody wants that jersey. I got to tell you, nobody wants it. Oh, the game got him.
What's a Jar Jar thing? Oh, I got it.
Oh, the Star Wars character.
Oh,
I got no points.
Me either, man.
I gotta look at me though.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Is flying.
Jeez.
Fun fact.
Eddie Van Haskell says they had pictures of Phil Kessel on them.
Trivia game.
That would have been an interesting jersey. Is that with or without hot dog?
There is an old Russian phrase that translates to hunger is not your blank. It will not bring you pie. All right, type in your lies.
What?
These are some hard questions.
God, this one has definitely been harder so far than last week.
Okay, seek the truth.
Long live Putin. Oh, boy.
A lot of the answers are kind of similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out which one's going to be the right one to get
I
the
know.
points.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Jake
Oh.
Great try.
nails it.
Let's get him.
Brad.
Uh-oh. Oh, Robin.
Tough.
And it was also
Oh, and Stephanie. Stephanie's going to get points on that one.
kind of spooky.
Great minds. Uh-oh. Oh,
Whoa, Reed Duffy.
it seemed just ridiculous enough to be true.
You have been practicing.
I didn't even get a point that round.
Dead last place.
Jake Murray into first place.
Wakes in first by 10. Okay.
Get ready for round 2 where all the points are doubled.
Point values double. Roman with the category pick.
Wedding drama.
In there.
Listen up. Uttar Pradesh, India, stormed out of her wedding when her groom was unable to blank. Okay, enter your lies.
Oh.
All right, find the truth.
Couple of these are fantastic.
Really?
Oh. I'm not sure. There's a couple I think it could be.
I didn't know what to do.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Reader.
my.
That was very persuasive.
Nice.
That.
Art points.
Whoa.
Oh!
Nice lie.
Jake Murray.
Your finest effort.
Oh.
Probably couldn't figure
How would
out
you-
many
what?
times they'd argued over table settings.
Oh, that's 2 rounds in a row. I haven't got a point.
Why would you ever need to do math in the middle of your wedding?
Where's running away with the leader, no?
Oh, he's killing it. Daniel with the pick. Even, yeah. Kristen chimes in. Jake's killing it. He's on fire. Eddie Van Haskell says he was unable to show her his bank statement.
Don't have all day.
Yeah.
Okay, focus up. Before it became a huge foodie trend in 2013, the largest buyer of kale was surprisingly blank. Write your lies now.
Well, I got a good lie for this one, but I'm not sure if it's actually the truth or not. Eddie Van Haskell also said, "Hunger is not your oxen; it will not bring you pie." I think Eddie's been reading like The Art of War or something. That's very.
Bruising.
Dog breeders. That's great.
Oh, what the? I don't know if I like my answer.
I have no clue.
I'm not sure. I don't think I got it right. I think I picked somebody's.
And what did people pick?
I'm not confident.
Oh.
A nail salon.
Great luck.
Got all 3 of us.
Uh-oh. Ah. Okay. Jake, nice.
Well, so much for that one.
What?
Really?
I knew it. I knew it.
Decoration on the salad bar.
Just didn't push it.
Really? Okay, that was unexpected.
Right back to last place.
Yeah, I'm dropping.
Jake Murray to choose the category.
Here's the question. In an odd turn of events, the 1965 Academy Awards marked the only year an Oscar was won by blank. Enter your lies now.
Oh. I'm not big on my movie award trivia, I gotta tell you.
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
Oh. Here's the problem is now you don't know what to pick because everybody's like doing pretty good here.
Yeah, they're all.
All right, I think I might be wrong, but I'm going off the board here.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Dude, gotta get a point, eh?
Oh, do it.
There you go.
That's the second time Jake's been got by the game.
Again.
Oh, Jake gets the points. An entire town?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Reader.
The film
Really?
9 from the Little Rock was a documentary commissioned
I looked at that
by
and I was
the
like-
United States Information Agency.
Wow.
It
Wonder
seemed like
what the
he was on
movie
the
was.
same plane, and then there was like the U.S. government. I'm like, okay, well,
It was rigged.
probably somebody fooling me, but Jake Murray's still just crushing the field here. Well, is this it? The final Fibbage. This is it, boys.
Dude, I need to-
Attention, 'cause this last one's worth triple
Have I
points.
clinched?
Have fun.
No, not yet.
NASA researcher Scott A. Sanford published a tongue-in-cheek 1995 study that compared blank and blank. Okay, enter your lies.
This is the big one. This is where you can get a ton of points.
Yeah, I need a couple here.
It will be hard to beat Jay. If he picks up like one vote here.
Could be the end of it.
Dominic Tiano says, when this started, I thought Jake would win and Reader would come in last. Come on, Reed.
I appreciate that.
Okay, here are your choices.
Dominic Tiano, big fan of the Hamilton Bulldogs in the OHL. Oh, there's some great ones. Oh,
Wow, these are all good, eh? Tough one.
1995 only eliminates like one of these options, too.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
George.
Oh,
Oh, Daniel with 1,500 points. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Stephanie's.
yeah, give me one.
Ah, you got me.
Georgie.
I need it.
Oh, it's going to be tough to beat him now.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa, 3,000 points.
Oh, we're gonna be close,
It's
Reader.
going to be tight.
let's see.
Here it comes.
No way. Oh.
Jake Murray. Wow, it wasn't close.
I was doing that first.
Jake Murray steps on the show and sweeps the awards. Most points, most likes. Jake Murray is now the Bulldogs Live champion.
So what happens now? I move on.
We're working on bringing some winners back for a championship event. Last week we got a sweep from Jonathan Malee too. So far I think you and he will be on the board for the Fibbage championship. I'm not sure if I will announce a Fibbage championship or play in it, but I think I will definitely find a way to get myself involved here. Guys, one of the other things that's going on is I know there's some work being done in the background. I've talked to Mark and George about this before. We are working on an NHL 21 Hamilton Bulldogs team tournament. Jake Murray, we have not gotten your opinion on this yet.
Yeah.
How do you see this going down?
I think, to be honest with you, Reed, I would be lying to you if I said I would win. I am not good. But I don't know. I've heard obviously I know Royce's good, right? But maybe Georgie too, to be honest. He plays a lot. It's tough to get him out of his basement at times, but
Yeah.
Him, Royce, Mutsy's pretty good too. I don't know.
That brings up an interesting point because Jake Gravel picked both Navrin Mutter and Ryan Winterton to finish in the bottom.
Yeah.
I feel like that's out of pity though. Maybe a little jealousy there.
Ryan Winterton said that Jake Gravel plays too many video games.
He does.
And Navrin Mutter, he was kind of in your position, Jake. He wasn't saying he was going to win, but he certainly was fighting back on that he would finish last.
Yeah. I don't think I'm giving myself enough credit, actually. I'll be there. I'll compete.
Yep.
I know there's a few guys that are very serious about their video games, and I am not one of those guys. So
one of the guys that we believe now is going to be a dark horse is Colton Cameron. Because outside of Ryan Winterton, nobody really knows.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen him play. Never seen him play.
This is why we have to have the tournament. Mark, where do you see yourself in all this madness?
Oh, no.
I'm not much of an NHL player, but I think I'll compete pretty well. I don't know if I can keep it up with George and Royce, but I'll definitely be there. So,
George, we know that you see yourself in that bracket near the end with a Zach Roy and those guys. How do you think that's all going to work out? Because the bracket, I believe, Storm can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the bracket's going to be random draw. Yeah. So I'm just hoping we don't get two favorites against each other off the top.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Say close to the top, far from the bottom. That's where I put myself right now.
Okay.
George is good, Reed. He's very good.
I'm a fancy guy in NHL. I don't do any backdoor passes. I'm just a lot of Datsuk flips. A lot of spinoramas. I'm that guy.
See, this is where things will get interesting because coming up against, Mark Duarte's a grinder in the game, right? So if he's trying to grind out some low scoring affairs here, this could get interesting quickly.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm a fighter.
All game, cross crease goals all game.
I like Jake Murray not putting himself in the top. He's going to be there. He's going to compete.
Yeah.
I might shock some guys. I'll work on it. If I find out we're having a tournament, you bet your butt I'll be working on my game. So
I might go to the basement after this and work on the game. So
yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm in the same boat here, guys, because I was making a joke a couple of weeks ago with Logan Morrison that I haven't decided if I'm going to announce the tournament like I did for the Memorial E-Cup or if I'm going to play in it.
You have to.
Mo has told me that I have to do both.
yeah,
I agree.
We need you to commentate. That was awesome. Listen.
I say we go $10 a guy too.
Yeah.
Winner takes all.
Oh.
I'll
been laid out.
I'll bag skate myself on the sticks till I'm there.
This could get very, very interesting. I'm gonna have to ask management to allow me some time to practice so that I'm ready for this. But no, I will definitely call this tournament if you guys want me to do it.
yes.
And make this like we did with the Memorial E-Cup. I think that would be an absolute blast. This is something that Storm and I wanted to do, and we're very excited about. So I'm glad that you guys are excited for it as well.
Who won the CHL?
Lucas Sveikovsky, actually, the Medicine Hat Tigers, the one that knocked Zach Roy out.
How good is he? I didn't watch any of the games.
He was pretty good.
He's real good, yeah.
What hurt Royce was he outplayed him, but the Tigers in the game have one of the better goaltenders.
Yeah.
If Sveikovsky hadn't had that, Royce might have gone on and won the whole thing.
Yeah, Royce's he's so good at it. I don't even understand how he's that good.
He smoked his second round opponent. It was not close.
Yeah.
I think he outshot him 43-8 or something. It was mind-boggling what he did.
Yeah.
He's got Peyton Vesio scoring spinorama goals. He's got just madness going on and just bombing people out of the tournament. But I think he will go in as the favorite from what everyone has seen, and then we're going to decide it from there.
Yeah, I'll give him the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A couple guys that can play though.
Oh, yeah, and I'm excited to see all this shape up, so we'll try to nail that down. Guys, before we let you go, really appreciate you being on this week. It was great to have Jake Murray on for the first time. Great to have Mark and George back. I'm sure we're going to have all you guys back on because we'll get ready for the NHL tournament as well. Jake, you're going to have to come back on for another Fibbage round. We'll get Jonathan Moline, another player, to come in for that one. But what do you guys want to say to the fans as we get closer to what we hope is going to be the start of an OHL season? Mark, we'll kick it over to you.
We're just as eager as you guys to get the season started and playing for you guys. So hopefully it's soon. If not, then we'll just be playing the waiting game. But we're ready to go, and hope you guys are too.
Absolutely. George?
Yeah, I would just say hopefully if the season gets going, hopefully the fans are allowed in the building, right? So that's what I'm crossing my fingers for, and then we're ready.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see you guys in these beautiful stealth jerseys that I have on the studio wall behind me. Jake Murray, our Bulldogs Live champion this week. The floor is yours to the fans.
Yeah, obviously just thanking them for their patience and reiterating what both these guys said. Just know that we're all working, we're all anxious to get back out there, and the time comes and we're allowed. We hope to do all of you proud. So, hope for the best. Cross your fingers for us, because I know all three of us and the rest of us we want to be out there. So,
as soon as we can get there, this Bulldogs team is going to be dynamic and a lot of fun to watch. Can't wait to get back to the ice, and we'll be back on Bulldogs Live next week, 4 p.m. We're going to find another winner to take on Jake Murray and Jonathan Moline, and I'm sure we'll hear from Mark and George very soon as well. Guys, thank you as always for joining us, and we'll see you back here next week.
See you later.
thank you.